Floodwaters continue to rise in the Philippines as Tropical Storm Enteng slowly tracks over the country. The storm, also known as Yagi internationally, has already made widespread impacts in parts of Visayas, southeastern Luzon, around the Bicol region, and even closer into the Manila area, especially in Rizal. Several deaths have been reported. I'm meteorologist Robert Spett. If you're new to this channel, please do check out our intro video if you want to know more about me, but make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you can continue to be notified as we update you on this storm system in any tropical system in the Western Pacific. And right now, though, this did make landfall right around 1400 Philippine Standard Time near Casiguran. That's in Aurora Province, just on the eastern side of the Sierra Madre Mountains, with winds about 85, gusting up to 110 kilometers per hour at landfall. Now, the winds, albeit we still have some decent squalls as this traverses the mountains into the Cagayan Valley, heading off here towards the north, still got some good squalls with that. Definitely going to be looking at that potential of some localized winds that could kick up light roofs, some light damage. The main threat is and will continue to be the rains with this storm system. As it pulls away from Luzon, we're still going to continue to see scattered showers along the west coast of Region 1 all the way down here towards the Manila and NCR area, with that funneling taking place. So albeit maybe the worst of the weather will end today as tropical storm conditions start to pull away, we are going to continue to see that inflow. So as we go through the second, third, over towards the fourth, some areas probably still going to be seeing orange to maybe even red level rainfall warnings all across the west coast. This is even all the way out towards places like Ilocos Norte. So flood threat is going to continue to remain in place. And let's actually take a look at this. This is the rainfall accumulation. Areas in the red indicating over 300 millimeters of total precipitation. So out here, Baguio region, Region 1 out towards San Fernando, Candon, you're going to be looking at some heavy rains. West coast of Subic Bay, all the way out towards NCR, Mindoro, also just kind of that inflow continuing. And even we have an advisory for Metro Manila at this time. As we go ahead through the second, 100 to 200 millimeters is possible. The third over towards the 450 to 100. The point is, even though the storm pulling away towards the west, we're going to continue to see impacts here. So that's what I try to do with these forecasts, try to give you guys a heads up. We've actually been talking about this for about a week now. We were talking about the potential of a storm here with that enhanced monsoonal threat. So if you've been following these updates, should have been already kind of on notice with that potential here. Now, this is going to move towards the west. Forecast track does take it out towards Hainan area in over towards northern Vietnam. We're also going to watch another storm system potentially forming out here towards the east and move towards Japan, which once again is going to continue to enhance that monsoonal flow. So boy, you got the floodwaters out here. There is that potential of some pretty decent impacts continuing over the next few days. Now, what I want to show you, we're going to look at the high resolution guidance here. And you got that low just towards the north, of course, that inflow wrapping it around. But it is going to start to back off as we go ahead through late week, which is good news for anybody that has any plans. Maybe you want to head out to one of our sponsors. This is B-Town Boogie now. They are a Connie Surf Resort. They're in Ilocos Norte, and I want to give them a shout out. They support the channel. If you do want to stop by, well, the next few days, they started on the 1st. But the next few days, it's not the greatest weather, I'll be honest. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as they start to get near the latter half of their competition, though, they look like some pretty decent waves out there. The rains are going to back off a bit. So, yeah, give them a shout. Check them out. Link is down below if you want more information on them. And, yeah, they're one of the Connie Surf Resort. That's in Ilocos Norte, so it's right about here. Yeah, Wednesday, still looking messy. But conditions will improve with some decent waves coming offshore, so something we're going to watch out for later this week. More serious note, though, gotta give them a shout out. They support our channel, but we're still going to be looking at that flood threat further towards the west, so maybe it might even taper off here. Still looking at least out towards Friday into Saturday for the Manila area, getting just this continued inflow. And also, we're talking about the waves off towards the north, but the west coast, really the West Philippine Sea, that large surf is going to continue. It is going to be choppy. It'll be interesting how that spells geopolitically out there. This is supposed to run out to Palawan. Palawan, you're still looking at rain here on your Tuesday. Over towards Tuesday, Boac out here, also getting 30. Manila at 29. 19 only for the high in Baguio. Oof, that's actually pretty chilly. Granted, it's going to be cloudy. That morning fog kind of type of setup is going to continue all day with wet, windy, just messy conditions. Not the greatest weather to be outside for our friends out there in the higher elevations. So, oof, looks, I guess if you want to kind of really feel like the Burr months, but unfortunately, that does come at the threat of flooding and landslides, especially in those saturated areas and those higher elevations. Cebu, less likely for the rain. All this is kind of shifting towards the north, so you're at least getting some improving conditions. But if you are in the NCR around Manila, yeah, floodwater is definitely going to be a potential over the next few days. I'll let you know latest information. I'll keep you posted. But number one thing, of course, as always, is thanks for supporting the channel. If you have questions, let me know, and stay safe out there.
Do you hate doing your taxes? Do you struggle figuring out what the law is and money management overseas?
I wish there was an easier way.
Well, FrontRunnerFinancial.com is your choice if this falls into your category. They're an international-based group of American accountants. They're based in Manila, and they're qualified to give you the best information where you are for those international finances. I wish I had these guys when I lived in Tokyo. Each year, it was a struggle. Where I needed to put money, what I needed to do. FrontRunnerFinancial.com. Be sure to check them out and let them know we sent them your way.